All right, well, he's been doing stand-up for some time. You've seen him everywhere from Comedy Central to Days of Our Lives. Comedian Mark Sweeney is right here, right there. I'm touching him. All right, welcome.
I'm sorry, welcome.
You
I
don't
was
have
just
to read
reading the
that anymore.
teleprompter. It's fascinating. It's fascinating.
On
I wish I
days,
had one on my show.
on Days of Our Lives, do you read a teleprompter or are there cue cards?
No, because I'm what they call a day player, or a
Right.
U5, so I have like one line, two lines, and I usually
A
nail it.
U5?
Yeah, U5. My lines are usually something like, morning, doctor, and cut. Good job, Mark. Thanks for coming out. I'm like, all right. I got it all together. I mean, I'm a method actor when it comes to that kind of stuff. You practice, you get yourself in character, and they say, morning, doctor, and that's it.
But you never know on a soap opera. The next day, I mean, you could have an evil twin. You could get kidnapped.
Not with the day players. For the regular characters, mostly. I mean, I'm in and out in 3 hours.
Right.
They don't care.
That's fun. Do you like that? Do you think that's fun?
It is fun.
Does
It's
it give you
actually, know what?
material?
Pardon me?
Does it give you material? Jokes?
I haven't actually done any material about the soaps. There was nothing really funny. I was in, put on my little guard, because I'm one of the guards in the hospital. That's And actually, my mom has seen like 3 episodes and didn't even recognize me. So.
Aw.
Well, nobody notices this guy walking in the background going, I've got the keys! Who's locked in the closet? All right, you've done a great job.
Well, plus there were a lot of kids in your family, so you got to give your mom a break. It's
Yeah,
not like
well,
you got to stare at just you all your life.
No, and you know what? I mean, she stared a lot at us because my dad traveled all the time, so she was home 5 days a week with just the 6 kids. And it was weird because we were talking about this at Easter. For some reason, that Andrea Yates story, that lady in Texas.
Oh, my
killing
gosh,
kids.
yes.
And so we asked my mom, like, Mom, did you ever feel like killing us?
But she said.
And all this huge dead air. She doesn't say anything. We're like, Mom. She goes, every day. Are you happy? That's what you wanted to hear.
But thinking it and doing it is not the same
Oh,
thing.
right. Well, she goes, that's why I drank. It kept my head down.
Right. Now, how come your dad was traveling a lot? What was his business,
He
or
used
was
to
he
work
military
for,
too?
Johnson & Johnson, and he was traveling salesman.
Right.
So-
Look at these Q-tips.
Yes, these are my Q-tips. These
Here,
are my
Mike.
Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages. And that's how you had to say it, too. You couldn't say Band-Aid. You had to say Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages.
Gotcha. Now, you were in the Marines.
4 years, many moons ago.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I joined to go to Vietnam, but it had been over for like 8 years by the time I'd gone. So.
Sometimes you get so busy,
Yeah,
it's hard to...
busy. Yeah.
You
I
notice-
would have gone, but I was only like 12 at the time, so I had to wait.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have let you anyway. That's the good news. That should make you feel better about the whole missing it thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I was in 4 years. And I enlisted so I could get away from my father's discipline because I wasn't that bright of a boy.
So the Marine Corps, your boot camp drill sergeants were easier on you than the cotton ball guy? Is that what
No.
you're...
See, that was my misconception.
Right.
I'm tired of your rules, old man. I'm going to join the Marines. They'll let me do what I want. And I was way off. I was way off. But it was a good experience. I got to travel around, went to a bunch of different countries and did my thing. Total peacetime. I mean, Grenada happened, I think, when I was in. They went down and got those students out of the medical school. But that's something I deal with on a daily basis through therapy and whatnot. So, yeah. I wasn't even involved in that, but I heard about it.
You heard
so.
If you had a nightmare about it, you may have a case,
I actually had a nightmare about being back in boot camp about 2 months ago. At this age, I woke up in a cold sweat.
Really? That can happen.
Not the cold sweat that happened last. I mean, I was up all night last night, boiling condensed milk for Bananas Duce de Leche. Nobody told me you had to do like 3 hours. I'm like, let's go, let's go. Oh, you need 2.5 more hours of bubbling cans.
We appreciate
So that
you trying.
didn't make it. The bananas, they got bad by the time the boiling was done. How do you keep bananas good? Is there a secret to that?
Do you want to keep them hanging?
Hanging? Oh, well, that's
so they
why.
don't
That's why I don't have the
I've got them laying down on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at how hot are these lights in there? Did you get sunburned today?
Yeah, standing here.
He's red as a rose.
He's just intense in there,
He is
making his
intense.
bananas.
The tense, I saw that dude over there with the Got Dope shirt. I'm like, what a hip crowd you guys.
Hope.
Oh, God. Oh,
come
what
on.
a social faux pas. I'm like, what a hip little studio audience. Got Dope? Let's go rock out at the show, Hampton Roads.
Now, you said your enlistment was 4 years in the Marine Corps, and you were the one who said it wasn't that tough, but I'm sure it was at times, boot camp alone. But you've done some tough stuff recently. You've gone back around the military. Hello, I saw your spring break from Afghanistan.
Yeah, spring break, yeah. Who goes to Afghanistan in spring break? But you know what? I heard the weather's lovely. 125, 130. and no
But the
breeze.
humidity's low. The humidity's
You
low.
know what? Surprisingly, in Iraq it is. In Afghanistan it's humid because it's mountainous and they've got rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was. I've never experienced anything like it in my life.
What was it like, though, performing for the troops? What made you want to go?
You know what? It's very rewarding, for one, because we go to a lot of the FOBs, the forward operating bases, where they don't get, you know, the Britney Spears and the Dallas cheerleaders and, you know, Drew Carey's. Those guys stay with the USO on the big bases. We go out, you know, hours north of, we went up almost to the Jordanian border, a place called Korea Village, and you're doing shows from anywhere from, you know, 25 to 50 people. That's it. That's all it's at the camp.
Right.
Stand in a bombed-out building on a milk crate. Hey, who's from out of town?
Right.
And that's it. That, by the way, never gets a laugh. The who's from out. I've done it on 3 different trips. And because I did it the first time and nobody laughed, I couldn't wait to go it. I can't wait to do this joke. Who's from out of town? I'm in Baghdad. Everybody is.
Right.
No laughs. Crickets. Huh, that's interesting.
A little
and then I
sensitive.
told the next group I went that I did that joke. And there's no way that's not funny. And I'm like, telling you. So I did it again for them. Same thing. So that was it for Who's From Out of Town. Now I open up another one like, who's drinking? That doesn't work either.
Come on.
I've really got to find a better opener.
Like, whose feet are dry?
Yeah, and nobody's. They're all,
Right.
Well, you know what? That's another thing that comes in handy over there in the summer as a man, is powder. That's, yeah. Without going into detail, thank you, Steph, for getting that. It took a second for it to work its way through.
Oh, no, I got it. I just became very afraid.
Yeah, well, it's TV. I'm not going to say nothing bad.
Well, I don't know. You said dope, so there's
dope. That's because
there's a track record with you. I know.
Look at him. You know, he's my age. All right, rock on, dude.
I'm just saying.
He's got his dope shoes on, the slip-ons. That's how you can tell a guy's just going, you know what, I'm just going to kick it and relax, put on my slippers.
That's the moment I decided you were a complete loose cannon. That's all.
Loose cannon, bang, bang.
Ready.
No, I'm
All right.
teasing. I'm just relaxed. No. But no, I like going over there. I'm going back next summer. Or, next summer. Yes, I've scheduled
always
next
summer.
No, next July.
All right. Well, safe
Thanks, Mark.
travels.
Well, thank
And
you.
have fun while you're in town. Again, Mark is at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. 2 shows tonight and Saturday night, 8 o'clock and 10:31. Show on Sunday at 7 o'clock. You can go to vbfunnybone.com for more information. Thanks a lot for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right.